and a warm welcome to Jay's Travel. It's been a while that we've been traveled, but today is the airplane day. Daddy, Mommy and Gia heading to Sri Lanka. Are you ready? You get the glasses?
First.
Yeah? Okay, let's go outside. Gigi is always excited when we are planning to go away.
Let's go.
And as she say, come on, let's go. Here we are boarding to Colombo from Dubai. Dubai to Colombo is pretty much less than 4 hours. Sri Lanka is located in Indian Ocean at the tip of South India. It's about 65,000 square kilometers and with 21 million population. We got to Colombo airport like late in the evening. Colombo airport is quite busy as Sri Lanka is considered as a hub between East Asia and South Asia. From the airport to the city of Colombo, that's where our hotel is, about an hour drive. We were booked to stay at the Sigiriya, Colombo. This is right at the golf face area in central Colombo. This is a beautiful 5-star hotel. The ambience, the architecture and the service is impeccable for the first glance. The check-in process was extremely swift. It's a matter of putting your signature and it's completely paperless. Our room was well spacious. Couldn't see much of a view at this point because it was quite dark. Have some tropical fruits in our room which I cannot wait to eat. And yeah, all we need is some good night's sleep because it was quite dark. It's good morning from Sri Lanka. You're looking at to your right is the Colombo port, and this one called the port city, which the human constructions was built on top of the water, which is quite amazing. The ports bring lots of foreign income to the island because the Sri Lanka is located in a hub between East, West and South Asia. There's a mall adjacent to the hotel which is super convenient. We just step out from the hotel to the mall to look around. And this was being a Sunday, and then the mall had a special area reserved for local vendors, which was beautiful. And Gia and Daddy had a chance to go in the tuk-tuk train. Tuk-tuk train. Here we are looking at the brunch spread at the Sigiriya, Colombo. It's absolutely phenomenal items in the buffet. Eastern and Western cuisines meet in its prime, and all type of food as well as the action stations which highlight of this brunch spread.
pancake, pumpkin. Come make a pancake. Mommy too, okay?
And of course, after that brunch, I needed a workout to get at least few calories burned out. The gym is pretty decent, regular hotel gym, and was quiet, and it did work for me to get a few workout out. The sunset over the port city was phenomenal, and I still remember growing up, going to Galle and see the sunset was such a treat. Even though the restaurants in Shangri-La was phenomenal, we decided to get out of the hotel, and we chose to go to Kingsbury, which is another hotel about 15-20 minutes from Shangri-La. And we are pleasantly surprised to have one of our best dinners in this hotel. King's Taper, quite random, but it was one of the best dinners that we had. We got cocktails, we had a bunch of oysters, we had one of the best bottle of wine. Kip got a wagyu, and I got lamb. Can't even remember what Gia got, but and desserts and all that. And this all came to less than $200, which is absolutely phenomenal. We will be talking about this dinner for a long time. Tuk-tuks are a big part of Sri Lankan culture. They are quite quick to get around in Sri Lankan traffic, to be honest, and extremely cheap. And also quite tricky because the vehicle is extremely lightweight, so you can topple. We were entertained by a local carnival, what was happening right across the hotel. We stopped by for a quick peek. It was extremely crowded, but we witnessed the fun entertainment side of the local culture. And this is the moment of truth, while Gia is meeting her lovely Atama. And Gia want to go on a tuk-tuk train once again with the Atama, and it was surreal. As we always talk about to having a tea party with Atama, we booked afternoon tea, and this is during the Valentine's weekend, so all the food looks fantastic and amazingly presented. Since we can't get enough of tuk-tuks, the next day we book another round to circle around the city and go get something to eat. Raya Kitchen and Bar is a must visit. We decided to have brunch there. The restaurant is inside a colonial house in the middle of the central Colombo, and we were super impressed about this place.
No, this house is.
Everything was made fresh, beautifully presented, and super tasty. And we left for This is the Lotus Tower. It's one of the famous landmark in modern Sri Lanka. This was built to commemorate the end of the civil war, and this was like had the 1,150 feet, one of the tallest in South Asia. Also, the Red Mosque, located in Peta, in central Colombo, is one of the famous landmark, and this location is one of the busiest in the entire island. As we were heading further south on the island, we had a quick stopover at a turtle hatchery, which is one of the kindest thing that a human can do. Then we decided to stay at the Radisson Blu in Galle. Radisson Blu is one of the newest additions to the international hotel chains in Sri Lanka. This is beautifully spread out resort. We booked the penthouse. We had the best views possible, and it's breathtaking.
I'm sorry, Bamba.
This room has 360-degree views, a full living room, spacious bathroom, and a wonderful bedroom which has all ocean view.
It's amazing. You like this room? This is your home?
The fish market concept is quite fascinating. You pick the freshest fish, lobster or crab, and they will make that to the choice of you. I've been craving for fresh seafood for days, and this did deliver. And the local crab curry was finger-licking good.
You wanna cry?
Stick fishing is quite a fascinating concept in Sri Lanka. That you have stick placed on the ocean, and then you sit on a stick and fish all day. And we were privileged to witness one of the fishermen who's doing stick fishing. hotel was kind enough to organize a private beach dinner for us. That was our last night in Galle, and we really enjoyed, and it was a great experience. We were lucky enough to witness the most phenomenal thing. There was a mother turtle came to the beach to lay eggs, and it's something once in a lifetime to witness it. And we were privileged to see the whole process. Radisson had a full equipped kids club. Not only that, they had kids activities on daily basis, which I highly recommend for family friendly hotel. And we also briefly witnessed a Sri Lankan wedding. From further down south to now we are back in Kandy. Kandy is in central province in the middle part of the country with that little bit of an uphill, and we are staying at the Teva Residency. We've been to this hotel before and we really liked it, and we decided to come back. The jacuzzi in the room is a really cool concept. It gives the extra features to the old colonial hotel. Their Residence's breakfast is the best part that we always want to come back, and they serve 3-course breakfast and all are homemade, and even the preserves and the jams are all made in-house. Kandy is the second busiest city apart from Colombo, and it's the second commercial capital, I would say. And Kandy is the last kingdom of Sri Lanka before the British takeover in 1815. Kandy is a full showcase of culture and heritage in Sri Lanka, and we decided to go see the cultural dancing and festival in Kandy city center, and this was a great experience. This is the old ritual to say to burn off your sin that you walk on the fire. Again, can be the breakfast at Teba residence. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Oh, and the fresh mango juice. The highlands are absolutely breathtaking. It's a must visit to go to the Nuwara Eliya, where we cultivate tea with a very mild climate. And don't forget to taste the freshest cup of tea you ever had in your life.
2000, it's come down to 1000 kilo. So they reduce the water 50%.
The hill country bring a vast diversity to Sri Lankan weather system. These are about 6,000 feet elevation from the sea level, and the temperature hovering around 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a major difference from down south. While we were in Kandy, we decided to go have a look at the Nivasu which is just opened. So here can see some Sri Lankan animals and the wildlife style. Our last day was in Kandy. We were extremely privileged to witness a local festival. This festival called the Habarana, which is extremely colorful and have many elephants as possible, and they all dressed up and they have little LED lights on their costumes. This brings lots of tourists as well as locals to witness this Perahara, and we were extremely lucky to be there around this time of the year to witness this. This unique festival showcased rich Sri Lankan heritage and culture, mainly centered around Buddhism. Our next stop is Habarana. Habarana is further up north from Kandy. It's about hour and a half drive, and we have booked the Habarana Lodge hotel to stay during a couple of nights. Habarana Lodge is vastly spread out, eco-friendly hotel, and as you can see, it's lots of lush greenery and trees around the hotel. It's extremely modern, yet it still has quite fine touches close to the Sri Lankan village lifestyle, and this hotel is quite different from the other hotels that we have stayed so far.
Being careful. Careful, you run,
Habarana is famous for its national parks. There are several national parks that you can go on a safari. And Jia saw some elephants in Kandy, and now she wants to see more elephants. And we're gonna go see more elephants. These four-wheel drives are quite adventurous, and even we had Jia within ourselves is quite safe, but it's sort of a bumpy ride. As we go further into the jungle, we were able to see the elephants. These are wild animals, so while you are getting close to them, you have to turn off the engines of the jeep and be as quiet as possible so you don't disturb their lifestyle. Jia was truly enjoying this experience.
Jangan.
As we passing by, we had a quick stop to witness Sigiriya, which called the Lion Rock or the Lion Fortress. We did not have time to climb up to the top, but this is something that we are planning to do in next time. Street corn are quite common sight during these drives, and these are super fresh and absolutely delicious.
Dog taste good. Eating dog taste good. Yeah.
As we are approaching to the end of our holiday in Sri Lanka, we checking into Jetwing Blue in Colombo. Jetwing Blue is considered as an airport hotel, but it's a very peaceful resort and have about half an hour drive to the airport.
This is mommy's and Better.
was starting to give me mixed feelings to see the final bit of sunset. As it's starting to feel like we don't want to leave. We had an early flight scheduled to go back to Dubai. Airport was about 20 minutes drive and with no traffic, so it was pretty easy from the hotel to get to the airport. As we are having mixed feelings to leave Sri Lanka, it was quite a good trip, especially Gia's first trip to Sri Lanka, and she was able to meet my parents. And I was able to reconnect with them and experience my culture with Kip and Gia was surreal. As we are making plans to come back again as soon as possible, we would like to make this trip every other year. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Jay's Travels. I look forward to come see you as soon as possible with another episode. Until then, take care.